Hi guys, I'm here with my second makeup tutorial for you guys, and this is actually going to be the first video of a little series that I'm doing, which is kind of holiday inspired looks. We are definitely in the holiday season. Thanksgiving is like 5 days away. I cannot believe it. And the holiday season just makes me think of, spending a lot of time with friends and families. There's a lot of events going on, a lot of festivities. You may be going to a lot of parties or just a lot of get-togethers. And you definitely want to look nice. I feel like it's a great time to dress up and also kind of experiment with your makeup with like glitter and different lip colors. And so I wanted to start off with something a little bit more simple. This is just kind of like a brown smoky eye and like a bold kind of plummy color on the lips. Something you can wear during the day or something you can wear at night if you're going out. And I feel like it's just very fall, very holiday like, because we're using like browns and golds and then also like plums, or like you can even change your lips to like a burgundy, or if you even want just the red lip. But I wanted to go with a plummy kind of burgundy color, and I achieved my entire eye look shadow wise with this palette, which is my Wet n Wild Vanity palette, which you guys saw in my last makeup tutorial. This is like my holy grail. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, for time's sake, I already applied my BB cream. This is the Garnier Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream in the shade Medium Deep. I applied that with my e.l.f. powder brush, just like that. I also filled in my eyebrows, and I used my e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit. This is in the shade Medium. It just looks like that. I used this double-ended eyeliner brush, I guess, from eBay. It has a angled side and then it has a brush side. So I used the angled side to fill in my brows. Then I also concealed around my brows using the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer. This is in the shade Pure Beige. And I just concealed around my eyebrows, kind of to just clean them up and just make them look a little bit more neat. And then I set my brows with my e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. So as you can see, we have one eye done already. And we're just going to go ahead and do the same to the other eye. So first things first, I'm going to just prime my eye. I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and you can just use whatever primer you have, but I'm going to apply this all over my lid, and I'm just using my finger. And I'm also going to put this on the lower portion of my eye as well, because we're going to be applying shadow to the lower lash line, so all over the lid. So I created this look with one palette, and of course it is my trusty Wet n Wild Vanity palette, and it just has all of these nice neutrals, and it has half matte, half shimmery. First thing that we're going to do with an eyeshadow brush is pick up this shimmery gold color right here. We're going to apply that to the middle of our lid. And you don't want to go up into the crease, you just want this on the eyelid. Next we're going to flip our brush over, and we're going to take this kind of dark bronzy shimmery color, and we're going to put that on the outer third of our lid. And I'm just patting it because this is shimmery, so you will get some fallout. Next, I'm just going to take a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to kind of diffuse the line between those two colors. Taking this brush, this is the e.l.f. Defining Eye Brush. It just has kind of an angle to it. Take this shimmery vanilla color right here. Just going to pick some of that up. And this is going to go in the inner part, or the inner third of our eye, and also in the inner tear duct. Next, I'm going to take the blending brush, and I'm just going to blend any harsh lines. Then I'm going to take this matte warm brown, which is like my favorite blending color, and we're just going to blend that into our crease. Next, I'm going to take this e.l.f. crease brush. It's just kind of a very small, dense brush. I'm going to take this dark brown shadow. It almost has kind of a red undertone. I'm just going to pick up just a little tiny bit, like literally that much. So, and I'm going to just put this into the outer part of the crease just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. Now if you lost some of the intensity in the gold, like I did while blending, just go ahead and reapply it to the middle of your lid again, just to intensify it, because some of the color can get lost while blending. Kind of like a short shader brush. This is the e.l.f. smudge brush. I'm going to go back in with this dark bronzy color, and I'm just going to pick some up and put that on my lower lash line. We're going to connect that to that shimmery color we put in our tear duct. Big blending brush, and I'm going to take this kind of skin tone matte vanilla color, and I'm just going to blend above the crease and just soften any harsh lines we might have. So I'm really just using this to blend, and you can use any flesh tone color that you have. You can even use like your face powder to do this. I'm going to apply this hard candy concealer pencil in the shade medium onto my waterline. This is just going to brighten up our eyes a little bit, and it looks less harsh than a white pencil. So off camera I went ahead and lined my eyes using my Maybelline Line Stiletto, and I just winged it out. Nothing too dramatic. And then I applied my mascara using my e.l.f. Mascara Primer and my Loreal, what is this called? Extreme Volume Collagen in black. This is what the brush looks like, if you're wondering. So that is pretty much the eyes completed. I'm going to apply my under eye concealer using the same concealer that I used earlier, which is the LA Girl Pro HD in Pure Beige. Just going to apply it like that. I'm actually testing out something new. This is something I ordered off of Les Cosmetiques, and it looks like the Beauty Blender, but it's not $20 or $25 like the Beauty Blender is. This one was only $5.95, and I actually found out about this, or I first heard about this through Makeup by Lena Baby. She had talked about it on one of her videos and said that it was like a pretty good dupe for the Beauty Blender. So I will talk about this more in a future video. I do have a makeup haul coming up. I'll let you guys know how this has been working out for me. So this is my second time using it. I just got it damp, and you don't want it like soaking wet. You want it just damp. And I'm just going to start patting this concealer in, and you really want to pat because you don't want to wipe any of the concealer away. You want it to actually get into the skin. And I'm just going to go up kind of at an angle, again like I mentioned in my last tutorial, in an upside down triangle, because this is also going to work as kind of a highlight. So I'm just patting, doing patting motions, and I actually really like the finish that this gives. I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush and get closer under the eye. You guys can see, but it really is like a light highlighted effect. Take my NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. This is just the transparent one, and it's really messy. If you get this, I recommend only poking holes through the sifter, because I don't know if you guys can see the powder coming out, but it gets really messy. So I'm just going to take what's in the lid, and I'm going to take my Beauty Blender, which is still damp, and pick up some of that powder and just set my under eye concealer. So after we've set our face, we're going to move on to bronzer. I'm using the e.l.f. Warm Bronzer, and this one does have some shimmer to it, but on the skin it doesn't really look glittery. It just has more of a sheen to it, and I really want to just kind of have more of a bronze look, not really a strong cheek color. My e.l.f. angled blush brush. And I'm just going to concentrate on picking up just the brown colors. Contour, I like to think of it as a kind of number 3. So the temples, and then the cheekbones, and then the jawline. So as you can see, it's like kind of like a number 3. Also do my forehead. Because bronzer, you want to put it where the sun would naturally hit you and give you that sun-kissed look. So around the forehead, and then cheekbones, the temples. I'm going to add a little bit of color to my cheeks, but I want to keep it pretty natural, especially since we're going with a bold lip. And I'm using the NYC Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder. This is in Pink Cheek Glow. And just going to take my blush brush and pick some of that up and then dust off the excess and put that on my cheekbones. And this is a matte blush, so it just looks really natural, but it gives you just a little bit of color. For highlight, I'm going to go back in with my e.l.f. Warm Bronzer, and I'm going to take these 2 lighter shades with a fan brush. This one is by e.l.f. and I'm just going to pick some up and dust this along my cheekbone, the bridge of my nose, and on the cupid's bow. Now for the lips. I'm going to go in with a lip liner first. This is the NYX lip pencil in Deep Purple. Just looks like that. I'm going to wipe off my moisturizer first. Just going to line them in. It's going to line my lips. Using Wet n Wild's Megalast lipstick. This is in 916D Ravin Raisin, and it looks kind of janky because the packaging really sucks, but see, like, what? But the color is really pretty, so I'm going to put that on top. Okay, now you can go in with a concealer brush and conceal around the edges if you kind of go outside the lines like I always do. But if you're lazy like me, you can take a Q-tip and just kind of wipe away mistakes. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see it a little bit better. As you can see, it's just like a nice subtle brown smoky eye. Then the cheeks are pretty natural, and then the lips are just nice and kind of plummy purple. Let me know what you guys think about this makeup look down in the comment section, or if you're going to try this out for the holiday season. And just thank you guys so much for stopping by and for watching, and as always, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!